Hi Earth signs, my name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is your April 2021 mid-month spirited messages. Welcome. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You will be notified every time you go into subscriptions. When I do a video, I put them out every Saturday. So welcome. Let's get started in your reading all the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The first one is the Fates. I shuffled them. They popped out right away. The next one is Yang, which is divine masculine energy. And the next one is not for you. So whatever you are asking about or thinking about right now, this is not the right situation for you. And it means you're being redirected into something that is better. And, rejection is God's protection. So this was in the Fates for you, that you needed to do things this way. I'm going to dive a little bit deeper and give you more and see what this really is saying. So, but the stars are aligning for you guys. And, it usually does. Whatever you are working on and taking action on, it's not for you, but it doesn't mean you did it wrong or there's something wrong with you. It just meant there's a better plan. And it says fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. So it says your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. What you're being invited to accept, what is, unreservedly. This could be a temporary situation seemingly thrust upon you by the outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose that you can't see that has been determined by the fates. It's a situation you're unprepared for. You may not understand how it'll benefit you in the moment. Do not fight the situation. Ride it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it. And the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. You will indeed flourish. Whatever situation that you think, whatever question you're asking about right now, it's no, this is not the right direction for you. And that's okay. You know what? And it's okay if you don't know what direction you're supposed to be going in or how you're supposed to be going in it. It'll be shown to you. And your signs that you get, they will get bigger and more noticeable. So you're not going to miss whatever is meant for you. It'll never pass you by. So you can't miss it. You can't do it wrong. This direction that you thought you were headed in is going to take you someplace else that's better for you. And maybe you can't see it right now, and that's okay. You don't need to. This is just affirmation and confirmation that something's not right for you, and it's going to lead you to greener pastures. But it says the masculine principle of movement and creativity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to your business are out of the obstacle phase and now in the make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. While you expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you that you have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals. Advance is waiting for you to claim it. So this is saying you're in the make it happen phase, and you guys are make it happen kind of people, earth signs. You like, if it is to be, it's up to me. And whatever, I was saying, whatever is meant for you is meant for you. You don't have to make it fucking happen. I mean, yes, you have to put in the work, but you don't have to control it. And sometimes when you feel like that or you do that, it's because you are secretly deep down afraid it's not going to happen for you. And if you are secretly afraid it's not going to happen for you, your soul already knows it's not right for you, because you wouldn't have to guard it and protect it like you do in fear of you're going to lose it, because if you really knew it was right for you, you would feel lighter, you would feel freer, you wouldn't feel like you need to wrap your arms around it and keep it safe and next to you and guard it and protect it for dear life. It's because secretly you know it isn't right for you. But this is all part of the process. This is all part of the learning experience. So like, you didn't do it wrong. Remember I said you can't do it wrong. You're not going to. But anything that you feel like you have to guard and protect for dear life, first of all, I'm sorry that you were taught that the only way to get something is to make it freaking happen and to take it and to keep it and to guard it and protect it for dear life. Like, I'm sorry that happened to you, because that is a trauma response to trauma. So just know that. But just because you did that, or you are doing that, or you used to do it that way, it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you, or you could have did it better, or you could have did it faster. You did it exactly how you were supposed to at the time, with the tools that you had or did not have. So the next one is saying not for you. And you know what, guys, when you hear the word no, don't tell me no. And you react like, don't tell me no. That is a normal reaction, and that might fuel you into something else. But it's, you know what? I think we all behave like that sometimes. Don't you tell me no. That's your ego responding to that. And then you go full on head force, like, I really have to make this happen now. But sometimes things being told to you no isn't for you shouldn't have your way, or people are out to get you, or don't want good things for you. It's just the divine God Spirit has something much better in mind for you, that is right for you, that's right for your soul, that'll make your heart happy, that'll make you feel like you don't have to guard and protect it. It'll feel lighter and freer and like it's yours, and you don't have to work that hard for it. And I'm sorry that you've had to operate out of those circumstances. So it says you can strategize and project and systemize and invest all your time and energy, but sometimes your best laid plans seem to go awry in spite of it all. Keep in mind that no effort is wasted. Fail fast and learn from defeat. Then keep going. You will eventually succeed, although not perhaps at this game, not at this time. Know when to fold your cards. So you guys, I don't believe in failure. I don't think you're failing. I think you are succeeding. I think we all learn our lessons differently. A lot of us, it takes pain in order to learn. That's part of the process too. When this happens, when somebody does tell you no, or things don't work out, a lot of times, if things aren't meant to work out, no matter what you do, it does not work. You keep doing certain things and it just will not happen, and you can't force it. So I'm going to tell you guys, I'm a big storyteller, as you know. One time, I was supposed to take my son away for the weekend, and we were going to go up to this place that had indoor water slides, and we were going in the winter. It was at this great campground, and we weren't members of it. So here I called to make a reservation. You didn't have to be a member of it to make a reservation in the winter. So I called, and then they're like, oh, you know what? It's Veterans Weekend this weekend, so you can only call 2 days ahead of schedule. And I was like, okay. So then when I called, right when I forget what it was, but it was like, we were not meant to go that weekend. So then I called, and then I was dating my ex-husband at the time. And the weekend we were supposed to go away, he was a hockey coach, and they decided they needed team pictures. So he had to be there because he was the coach. So, and then the day we were supposed to leave, my son got a stomach bug so bad that I put a diaper on him when he was 5. And I'm like, we're freaking going. Like, It was ridiculous. We had so many signs we weren't meant to go. Every single thing I tried to do to make that weekend work out, I kept getting no, no, no. And even my girlfriend who was supposed to go with us that weekend, her husband got sick and couldn't go. It was just like these unforeseen events. And I'm like, we are going anyway. We drove up there. The whole time we were driving, I'm thinking, oh my God, we're going to get a car accident and die. It was horrible. It was horrible. We were not meant to go. We had so many signs. So I'm telling you guys, when things aren't meant to work out, no matter what you do, it won't work. But paying attention to those signs, maybe you notice that out of 10 times instead of last time it took you 12. Like it's not, maybe you need to be rejected multiple times, like all of us do. So the first sign, the card is peace, and it says, I am a being of love. I release all negative energy. You guys, you are a being of love. You come from God. You come from the divine. You come from spirit. Angels are all around you, the spirit world. But when you are operating out of love, when you are operating out of your heart and not your head, you feel peace. What does peace feel like if you've never experienced peace? Peace will make you feel lighter. It'll make you feel relaxed. Usually when things aren't right for you and you're not sure about them, your body caves in. You feel heavier. You have anxiety. Your stomach hurts. You get headaches. You, if you have chronic pain, you feel that. If you have autoimmune, that gets flared up. That is opposite of peace. When you are doing the right thing with your heart, you feel better, not worse. And you get moments of peace. You get little bits of peace. You don't get peace all day, every day. Like you get moments of it. And maybe when you make a decision to say, okay, I'm going to stop doing this, or okay, maybe I'm going to take a pause. And this is great for all of you earth signs out there, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Don't just do something. Sit there. Think of that one, okay, guys? Don't just do something. Sit there. You don't have to make it happen. You're allowed to take a deep breath. You're allowed to breathe. And doing no action on this situation that you're trying to control right now is great. And it says, your next card is patience. And it says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So patience. You guys are not patient people. Not just you guys. Nobody's patient. We are in a world that if things don't happen within 3 seconds, we're like, screw this, I'm not trying this, it's hard. Or if you don't see a result, like I have this YouTube channel doing this, and it takes so long to build up a following on YouTube. And a lot of people, what works? It's not I'm better than anybody else. It's not I'm just fabulous and my channel is just going to grow by leaps. You have to keep showing up and keep showing up and keep showing up. And it's about consistency and persistence and patience. And so what can you do as you're waiting? Go outside in nature. Go do things that are fun, that bring you joy. Color in a coloring book. Paint. Take chalk. If you go out on a hike, write that you were here. Leave messages for people on rocks. You rock. Be here now. Keep going. You are brave. You are strong. Write your name. Put the date. Like, be a kid, do things that are fun. Get a hula hoop, go roller skating, go rollerblading. Make sure you wear like wrist guards and knee pads and all that stuff. Wear a helmet. Get out your bike if you're a biker. That's what makes time go faster. Not just sitting there twiddling your thumbs waiting for shit to happen. Stay busy. Do creative stuff. The next one is guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. So you guys, this is telling me that there's a lot of guilt underneath here. And I want to release you from that guilt. I'm going to tell you right now, you did the best you could at the time with the tools that you had. And I promise you, if you knew better, you would have did better. So I hope that can release you from some of your guilt. And that is not from me, Michelle. That is God speaking through me. So this is saying you guys can start releasing the guilt of not knowing better. You didn't know better. And when you don't know better, you can't do better, but you're learning how to know better and you're doing better now. So I want to acknowledge and congratulate you for that, because this is not easy. This path, this road to yourself is not an easy one, but it is worth it. And you guys, like I did say, you can't miss what is meant for you. It'll keep reappearing over and over again. Your signs will get bigger so that you will see them. And if you're like, is this a sign? Yes, it is. But if you're like, I know that's a sign, but I need a bigger sign, you'll get a bigger sign. So the next one is reconciliation. And it says, remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the process. Reach out with a simple first step. You guys, this is healing with your mother. You need to heal your relationship with your mother. This is a mom who loves you so much, and you have wings on you. But this is saying a loving action. So you guys, you have learned how to protect yourself, protect your heart. And that, what I was saying, is a trauma response. So working out of your heart used to not be a safe space for you, but it is now, and you are returning back to that. So remember the source of love, the source of God, the source of the divine. You are made of love. So you are going to reconcile, and it looks like the relationship with your mother. It also could be the relationship of a girlfriend or a spouse that you need to heal from too. The next one is sacred space, and it says, take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in the stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. So you guys, this card again is saying about, remember how I said, don't just do something, sit there? And it says peace. So you guys, you're dreamers, and it's okay that you're dreamers. And you're going to find the power in your dreams, in your stories that you tell yourself. That is your sacred space. And you are starting to feel the peace. And remember what I said is you get moments of it, you get glimpses of it. And when you experience that, you're going to want more of it. And when you do things that are good for you, that feed your soul, you will experience more of that peace. And the next one is adversity. And it says, see the gifts in a challenge, but one can be taught within the calm. But the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. So you guys, when you experience hardships, it doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. When you are in your challenges, they are your biggest learning experiences. So it doesn't mean how I did this was wrong or what I'm doing is wrong. This is an opportunity to learn. And a lot of times we learn in our hardest situations. And, you know, you don't have to go out there and create the storm. Try not to be a catastrophizer, but when bad things happen, I don't want to say bad things, when challenges happen, they are your biggest opportunities and your biggest gifts to learn how to do things differently or to learn how to do them better. So that's all that's saying, that you learn the most out of your hardest times. And the fact that you are learning through your hard times and still showing up. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, congratulations. You guys, I know your journey has been tough, but you guys are doing a great job, and the divine is recognizing that for all of you earth signs right now. So this is your sign signing off, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.